Okay, finally, we are at the last part of our loop statement, which is called for each loop statement. So for each loop statement is no different from other loop statement that we had in our previous videos, except that for each statement is a loop statement intended for object collections. And to see how for each statement is used in C# programming, let's open our C# and create a new console project. So I have already created a project. So what I will do now is to use the for each statement and use the for each statement with the string variable. So let's say we have here name, and then we will write here I am learning Visual C Sharp. We will try to display each letter on a separate line. Okay, we're using for each and console.writeLine. So since string is a collection of characters, we can make use of the for each. Okay, so let's start. For each car C in name console.writeLine. We have declared a string variable here named name with a value of I am learning Visual C Sharp. And then we have a for each here. Inside of the for each, we created a variable, character variable, that will serve as our iterator for our name variable. So for each character we have in our name, we will display that character using our right line of console. So let's try this example. So there you go. We were able to display each character in separate lines using the for each. Okay, let's try another one. Let's put this in a comment. And then this time I'm going to create an array, an integer array variable with the following value, 5, 7, 9, 10. Okay, then we will use the for each to loop inside of each item we have on our num array variable. I have here for each, and then we will write here in I in num. So this means that for each integer that we find in num array, what we are going to do is to display that number, and then I. Then let's give this a try. All right, so we were able to display the numbers on our array, 5, 7, 9, up to 20. Okay, for our last example, we will try to use a string again, but this time we will name this weekday. And then we will give it a value of, so this is a string, is an array of string. Then we will give it a value of Sunday, Monday, up to okay. So let's try to separate this so that we'll be able to see everything from our array, and then we will iterate through each element in our weekday array by using for each string name in weekday console. Okay, so there you go. So we have created an array string here that contains Sunday, Monday, up to Saturday. And for each string that we have on our string array, we will display that name. Okay, so let's give this a try. And then there you go. So we're able to display the elements of our weekday array string. Okay, so that's all for this video, and then see you in the next lectures.